Hi guys! Continuation ito sa nagdaang lesson natin. That is Grades and Math, Quarter 1, Module 1, Sequence and Arithmetic Sequence. So ngayon is nasa arithmetic sequence na tayo. Ano yung ibig sabihin ng arithmetic sequence? So arithmetic sequence is a sequence where every term after the first is obtained by adding a constant called the common difference. In finding any term of an arithmetic sequence, a general formula can be used. The general term is, so ito yung general formula natin. So n term is equal to first term plus term minus 1 multiplied by the common difference. So, simple lang ang arithmetic sequence. Matatawag mo siyang arithmetic sequence kapag meron siyang common difference. Ibig sabihin, kung ano yung difference ng first at second, ganun din yung difference ng second at third, ganun din yung difference ng third at fourth. So, matatawag mo siyang arithmetic sequence kapag ganun. Ang maganda dito kay arithmetic sequence is meron tayong general term or general formula. So, ito yung ating general formula. So, n term is equal to first term plus n minus 1 multiplied by the common difference. So, itong ating a sub 1, tinatawag nating first term ito. And then, ang n natin is the number of terms, yung kung pang ilang term yung hinahanap mo. And then, ang d natin is tinatawag natin itong common difference. At ang n naman is ito yung ating nth term or kung ano yung term na hinahanap natin. So, medyo madali lang talaga itong arithmetic sequence natin kasi meron tayong general formula na sinusunod. So, hindi gaya ng last lesson natin na tayo yung naghahanap ng general formula. Common difference is the constant difference between two terms of an arithmetic sequence. So, gaya nga ng sabi ko kanina, ito yung difference or constant difference from first term and second term and third term and fourth term. So, constant na difference. So, yun ang tinatawag nating common difference. Okay. So, ito yung pagkuha ng ating common difference. So, D stands for common difference. So, difference is equal to second term minus the first term. And then next naman, third term minus the second, fourth minus the third, and fifth minus the fourth, and so on. So kung pang ilang term ka, doon ka rin na term mag-stop para makuha mo ang kanilang common difference. Examples tayo para mas maintindihan natin kung paano kunin ang common difference. Okay, so number 1, 25, 17, 9, and 1. Okay, so paano kunin ang kanyang difference, ang common difference niya. So, gaya dito, na ang second term, isubtract mo ang first term. So, ano yung second term natin dito sa ating sequence? 17. So, 17 minus the first term, ang first term is 25. So, 17 minus 25 is equal to negative 8. Okay, so ito yung difference nilang dalawa, negative 8. Now, punta naman tayo sa next term. Ang next term natin is third term minus the second term. So, ang third term natin is 9 minus the second term na 17. So, 9 minus 17 is equal to negative 8. And then next is si fourth term. Si fourth term minus the third term. So, si fourth term natin is 1. And then si third term is 9. So, 1 minus 9 is equal to negative 8. So, nakita nyo, magkapareho ang difference ng ating mga terms. So, ibig sabihin, ito yung kanilang common difference. Ang common difference nila is negative 8. So, therefore, ang sequence na ito is matatawag natin siyang arithmetic sequence kasi meron silang common difference. Kapag hindi magkapareho ang kanilang difference or wala silang common difference, hindi natin siya pwedeng tawaging arithmetic sequence. Another example tayo para mas maintindihan natin ang common difference. Okay, so 3, 8, 13, and 18. So, paano natin kukunin na ang kanyang common difference? So, ang second term is subtract natin si first term. So, second term natin is 8 at ang first term is 3. So, 8 minus 3 is equal to 5. Now, punta naman tayo sa next. So, ang third term is subtract si second term. So, 13 ang third term natin, is-subtract natin si 8 na second term. So, that is 5. Now, si fourth term naman is subtract si third term. So, ang fourth term natin is 18 minus the third term na 13. So, 18 minus 13 is 5. So, therefore, ang kanilang common difference is 5. So, therefore, also, ang sequence na ito is an arithmetic sequence. Kasi meron silang common difference na 5. So, naintindihan na natin kung paano kunin ang common difference. So, ngayon naman, finding the indicated term of an arithmetic sequence. So, hahanapin na natin ang indicated term sa isang arithmetic sequence. Example number 1. 6, 2, negative 2, negative 6. Find the 20th term. Okay, so base sa ating sequence, hahanapin natin ang ating 20th term. So, paano natin yun siya gagawin? Meron tayong dalawang steps na susundin. Okay, so ang step 1 natin, find the common difference. So, hahanapin muna natin ang common difference ng ating sequence na ito. Okay, so difference is second term minus first term. So, ang second term natin is 2 minus the first term na 6. So, 2 minus 6 is equal to negative 4. And then, si third term naman, i-subtract natin si second term. So, third term is negative 2 minus the second term na 2. So, negative 2 minus 2 is negative 4. And then, si fourth term, i-subtract natin si third term. So, si fourth term is negative 6. Tapos, i-subtract natin si third term na negative 2. Okay, so take note ha, meron tayong mga negative ha. So, negative 6 minus negative 2. So, dapat ipasok mo siya sa iyong parenthesis kasi negative 2 siya. Kasi kapag diniretso mo na minus 2, automatic yan siya positive 2 yan. So, dapat maging careful tayo sa ating mga signs. Kasi usually dito talaga tayo nagkakamali na o-overlook natin yung mga signs. So, negative 6 minus negative 2. So, negative times negative equals positive 2. So, negative 6 plus 2 is equal to negative 4. Okay, so ganun ka-importante yung mga signs. So, therefore, ang common difference ng ating sequence na ito is negative 4. So, alam na natin kung ano ang ating common difference. Now, punta tayo sa ating step 2. Step 2 natin, find the 20th term using the general formula. So, again, ano yung general formula natin? N term is equal to first term plus n minus 1 multiplied by the common difference. Okay, so isolve na natin siya. So, ano yung term na hinahanap natin? 20th. So, 20th term is equal to first term. Ano yung first term sa given natin? 6 plus n. Ano yung term na hinahanap natin? 20th. So, 20 minus 1 multiplied by our common difference. Ano yung common difference natin kanina? Negative 4. So, multiplied by negative 4. Okay, so ipagpatuloy lang natin siya. 6 plus 20 minus 1 is equal to 19. Times negative 4. Okay, so 6 plus 19 times negative 4 is equal to negative 76. So, 6 positive times negative is negative 76. Okay, so 6 minus 76 is negative 70. Kasi positive and negative, mas malaki si negative, so negative ang sign natin. So, therefore, ang 20th term natin is negative 70. So, ito na yung sagot natin. O, di ba napakadali lang kunin kung ano yung term na hinahanap mo basta meron kang general formula. So, huwag niyo talagang kalimutan ang ating general formula. Another example tayo, negative 15 minus 9, negative 9, negative 3, and positive 3. Find the 30th term. Okay, so 30th term naman yung hahanapin natin. So, step 1, hahanapin natin na ang kanyang common difference. So, again, si first term is subtract, si second term is subtract mo si first term. So, second term is negative 9 minus, again, take note sa mga signs, minus first term na negative 15. So, 9, negative 9, negative times negative is equal to positive. So, negative 9 plus 15, so, of course, 15 minus 9 is 6. Ang sign ni 15 is positive, so positive 6 or 6. Next, si third term minus the second term. So, third term is negative 3 minus the second term is negative 9. So, negative 3, negative times negative is positive 9. So, negative 3 and positive 9, subtract. kopyahin ang sign ni 9 kasi mas malaki siya. So, 9 minus 3 is positive 6. And then, ang fourth term minus the third term. So, si fourth term is positive 3 minus the third term na negative 3. So, positive 3, kopyahin. Negative times negative is positive 3. So, 3 plus 3 is 6. So, therefore, ang common difference natin is 6. Okay, so alam na natin kung ano yung common difference, that is 6. So, napaka-importante na alam natin kung ano yung common difference natin kasi gagamitin natin siya sa ating formula. So, dapat talagang kunin muna natin ang kanyang common difference. So, step 2 na tayo. Hanapin na natin si 30th term gamit ang ating general formula. Okay, so ano yung hinahanap natin? 30th term. So, 30th term, ang first term natin is negative 15. Plus, ano yung hinahanap na term? 30th. So, 30 minus 1 multiplied by the common difference na 6. Okay? So, 6 ang ating common difference. So, kopyahin si negative 15 plus, 30 minus 1 is equal to 29 multiplied by 6. So, kopyahin ulit si negative 15 plus 29 times 6 is equal to 174. Okay? So, pwede nyo siyang i-multiply sa inyong mga papel dyan. So, negative 15 and positive 174, subtract. Kopyahin ang positive kasi mas malaki ang positive. So, 174 minus 15 is, ang ating 30th term is equal to 159. So, ibig sabihin, ang 30th term natin is 159. O, di ba, napakadali lang talaga kapag meron tayong general formula at meron din tayong common difference. Napakadali na lang na i-solve natin kung pang ilang term pa yan. 100 term pa yan, 99 term pa yan. So, napakadali na lang basta meron talaga tayong general formula. Another example, find the fifth term of the arithmetic sequence whose first term is 4 and the common difference is 3. Okay, so take note, hindi sequence ang binigay natin. Ang binigay agad is nagbigay agad siya ng first term na 4 at ang common difference na 3. So, meron na tayong common difference, pwede na tayong mag-solve agad. Isulat lang natin ang ating given. So, ang first term natin is 4, ang common difference is 3. So, ano yung hinahanap natin? Ang fifth term. Okay, so isolve na natin siya gamit ang ating general formula. So, fifth term yung hinahanap natin. First term is 4 plus, ang hinahanap na term is 5 or fifth minus 1 multiplied by the common difference na 3. Okay? So, kopyahin lang si 4 plus 5 minus 1 is equal to 4 times 3. So, 4 plus 4 times 3 is equal to 12. So, 12. 4 plus 12 is equal to 16. So, therefore, ang fifth term na hinahanap natin is 16. So, ito na yung sagot natin. So, medyo madali na lang ang problem na ito kasi given na agad yung first term at yung common difference. So, isolve mo na lang siya agad kasi hindi mo na siya kailangang hanapin pa yung common difference. Example number 4 tayo. So, from the sequence 20, 15, 10, 5, what term is negative 25? Ang hinahanap natin is pang ilang term sa negative 25. So, ibang problem na naman siya. So, ang gagawin natin is hahanapin muna natin ang kanyang common difference. Okay? So, second term minus the first term. So, 15 ang second term and 20 ang first term. So, 15 minus 20 is negative 5. And then third term is 10 minus the second term na 15. So, 10 minus 15 is negative 5. And then fourth term, so 5 minus the third term na 10. So, 5 minus 10 is negative 5. So, therefore, ang common difference ng ating sequence is negative 5. Okay, so ang problem natin ito is iba din siya. So, ang gagawin natin, isulat muna natin ang ating general formula. And then, pagkatapos isulat natin ang ating given. So, ang ating given, ang ating hinahanap or ang ating first term is 20. And then, ang ating common difference is negative 5. Pagkatapos, given ang ating nth term na hinahanap. So, ang nth term na hinahanap natin is negative 25. So, given siya. So, ngayon, ang hahanapin natin is pang ilang term si negative 25. Sorry, hindi pala n ito. So, nth term. Ganyan. Ngayon is isolve na natin. So, nth term natin, ang nth term natin is given siya. That is negative 25. So, negative 25 is equal to first term, 20, plus, ang hinahanap natin is pang ilang term si negative 25. So, mananatili siya kasi hindi pa natin alam. Minus 1 multiplied by the common difference na negative 5. Okay, so negative 25 is equal to 20 plus, so ang gagawin natin dito is distributive property of multiplication. So, si negative 5, i-multiply natin kay n minus 1. So, negative 5 times n is equal to negative 5n. And then negative 5 times negative 1 is equal to positive 1. Sorry, positive 5. Negative 1 times negative 5 is positive 5. Okay, so tanggalin lang natin itong ating mga numbers dito sa parenthesis. So, negative 25 is equal to 20. And then plus, positive times negative, that is negative 5. Dito plus, negative 5n. And then positive times positive, that is plus 5. Okay, so pagsama-samahin natin yung mga constant. So, negative 25. So, 20 plus 5 is 25 minus 5n. So, ang gagawin natin kay constant, ilipat natin siya para magkasama lahat ng constant at yung may variable maiiwan. So, negative 25, positive 25 kapag nilipat natin sa kabila, magiging negative 25 equals, so si negative 5n na lang yung naiwan. So, ang tawag natin dito is addition property of equality. So, negative 25 minus 25, that is negative 50 is equal to negative 5n. So, ngayon, para si n na lang yung maiwan, i-divide natin both sides ng negative 5. Okay? So, negative 5. So, ang nangyari is n is equal to negative divided by negative, that is positive. So, 50 divided by 5 is 10. So, therefore, si negative 25 is pang 10th term siya. So, ito na yung sagot natin. So, si negative 25 is pang 10th term. Okay? Another example tayo. Angelica wants to help the children in their village by giving them pads of paper for their modules. She called her friends and asked to donate pads of paper. On the first day, she collected 5 pads of paper. Okay, 5 ito ha. On the second day, she collected 7 pads of paper. On the third day, she collected 9 pads of paper. If the pattern continues, how many pads of papers will she collect on the 20th day? So, problem na talaga ito, no? So, ngayon is isusulat natin ang ating given. So, ang given natin, ang ating first term is, ano yung first term natin? 5. Kasi 5 pads on the first day ang kanyang nakuha. So, 5. So, ngayon, ang common difference natin is, tingnan natin ang ating pattern. So, sa first day, 5. Sa second day is 7. So, 7 minus 5 is 2. And then sa third day is 9. So, 9 minus 7 is 2. So, therefore, ang kanyang common difference is 2. Now, ano yung hinahanap natin? Ang hinahanap natin is if the pattern continues, how many pads of paper will she collect on the 20th day? So, ibig sabihin, ang hinahanap natin is the 20th term. So, hinahanap natin is 20th term. So, i-solve na natin siya gamit ang ating general formula. So, ang ating nth term is 20. So, 20th term is equal to first term natin is 5 plus, ano yung hinahanap natin na term? 20. Minus 1 multiplied by our common difference na 2. Okay, so 5 plus 20 minus 1 is 19 multiplied by 2. So 5 plus 19 times 2 is equal to 38. So 5 plus 38 is equal to 43. So therefore, ang 20th term natin is 43. So therefore, Angelica can collect pads of paper, 43 pads of paper on the 20th day. Last example na tayo, Joey's company offers a starting yearly salary of $250,000 with an increase of $20,000 per year. How much salary in the 8th year? Okay, so sana all, no? Ganito kalaki yung salary sa company. Lipat na lang kayo tayo sa company ni Joey. Joke. So, ang given natin, ang ating first term is 250,000. Ang difference is 20,000. And then, ang hinahanap natin is ang ating pang-8 na year or ang ating 8th term. So, ngayon, isolve na natin siya. So, pang ilang term yung hinahanap natin or pang ilang year? 8 years. So, 8th term is equal to first term. Ano yung first term natin? 250,000. Plus, ano yung hinahanap natin na term? Pang 8th term. Minus 1 multiplied by the difference na 20,000. Okay. So, 250,000 plus 8 minus 1 is equal to 7 multiplied by 20,000. Ang daming zeros, no? So, kopyahin natin si 250,000 plus 7 times 20,000. So, 7 times 2 equals 14. Tapos ilang 0? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no. 14, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 7 times 20,000 is 140,000. So 250,000 plus 140,000 is equal to tumataginting na 390,000 pesos. So ibig sabihin, sa 8th year, ang salary ni Joey is magiging 390,000 pesos. Okay? So lipat na tayo dito. Therefore, Joey's company will offer a salary of 390,000 on the 8th year. O ayan, so napakadali lang ng arithmetic sequence, no? I hope na meron tayong natutunan sa ating lesson for today. See you on our next lesson. Bye!